Hi, my name is Crystal Stapleton. Today I want to speak to you about a policy that has greatly affected me and my family. I was employed at a local pharmacy for 10 years. I never missed a day of work. I was never late to work, nor was I ever written up for any work-related violations. Suddenly, without cause, I was called in the back office one Friday afternoon. My employer informed me that would be my last day on the job. I was devastated to learn this. I asked him why. What had I done wrong? He stated to me I had done nothing wrong, he just needed to make some changes. I responded by telling him I felt this was unfair. He told me life isn't always fair and that in the state of Georgia he did not need a reason nor a cause to terminate me from my job. I went from a $900 a week salary to a $306 a week unemployment wages. I questioned myself, how would I support my family? How would I provide for the people that needed me the most? My life and bills was built around my current wages. The current policy has left me and my family struggling just to survive. In the state of Georgia, an employer can terminate an employee without reasonable cause. Many employers may abuse his or her rightful authority in this process. I believe the employer should not have the right nor the ability to terminate an employee without reasonable cause. The termination of an employee without reasonable cause is an unfair policy. The current policy gives the employer too much power over the employee's job security. Many employers today may abuse his or her rightful authority in this process under the current policy. Employees deserve to have more job security in the workforce. Many employers may or may not abuse his or her rightful authority under the current policy. For example, your employer becomes good friends with your ex-husband's new wife. The employer may terminate you simply because the new wife dislikes you. The employer may feel the need to stay loyal to his or her newfound friend. Therefore, the employer may abuse his power and terminate the employee without reasonable cause. This is an unfair policy. Employees today seek employment for financial stability. The current policy allows the employee to dictate the employee's future. Employees deserve to have job security. It should be mandatory for the employer to establish a probationary period of 90 days. During this period, the employer shall have the right to terminate your job without reason. After the probationary period of 90 days is over, the employer shall no longer have the right to terminate the job without reason. This change will allow the employee job security in the workforce. Changing this policy will protect the employee and create a better success for the employer. Today, people of Georgia, I ask you, come forth and come together and stand as one as our right as an employee. We need to create a policy that will not allow employers to abuse his or her rightful authority. We need a policy that creates a better workforce in the state of Georgia. We are the working people of Georgia and deserve job security. I believe the employer should not have the power to terminate an employee without reasonable cause. We need to change the current policy and protect ourselves in the workforce from such an unjust act of job termination. I ask you again, stand together today as one, and let's change this current job policy. This policy is unfair and unjust to the regular employee of the working people.